It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Out for the opening kick. And we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the shotgun. Gone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Lions ready for the punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Going to run again with Swift. He won't be able to get past the line and very quickly blocked. They're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
And the Lions into a nickel set for third down. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Punting muted out now. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Got first down from the 31. Drive begins with Gibbs. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 31-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Up to the air now. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll go for it. Goff. It's on target to Williams. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Gibbs now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special. Like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That's incomplete left side.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing is gone. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They've got first down from the 31. In off to Gibbs from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12. Looking to throw. Goff. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Pressure off left, and it's blocked! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for two, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
You just never know what could be the play at the end of the game that we look back on and say, you know what? That was the play that decided it all. It seems small now, it's just a little old point, right? But if this one stays close to the end, keep an eye on that block, because that single point could loom very, very large.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Williams to throw on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn out completion that nets them the first down.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Williams to throw. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Williams from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker. Brock play gets it up to the 43.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A fifth defensive back into the game for the Lions. Third down coming. Again, it's Williams. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted! Jack Campbell at the INT. Third down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he gets this forward to the 19. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you're running on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Its metal brain corrodes.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Goff setting the throw. Screen here for Gibbs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Lions with 7 to go here on 3rd down.
Bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
Goff back to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's gonna bring up 4th down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed either way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This 32 yards out on the right hash.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw in that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
1st and 10 from the 41. On play action, here's Williams. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-score game before halftime.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run.
Slow snap, and they're in to block it.
I can feel that anger all the way up here, Kenny. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 43. Finds Skillz out of the backfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, King. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down throw from Goff. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap here to go. He brings it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a touchdown. Bates now for the point after. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
It's the score, Lions 16, Bears 6. Jack Fox to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Takes out a one-stop. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He finds a doozy downfield. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They've got a man in motion. 1st down, Williams to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Not throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So that brings up 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Santos' kick is good, and that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
First down from the 31. Here's Swift to start the drive. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw by Williams. The right side hauled in by Komet. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here's 2nd and 5. He's at the screen. Here's a Dunze. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up and get a 4th down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
The punter making his way out now. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. He's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. take him down. It's a quality yardage on that play.
And a play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him to go. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Montgomery now up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense. Because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend. The centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action here with Goff. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Coming up now. From the gun, Goff. Pass caught by the rookie from Arkansas. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Bears 9. Jack Fox to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. At the pistol, Williams. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. Those are the hurry-up offense here. Williams with 3rd and long. That finds Kmet downfield. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first. So we're through 3 here. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of help on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Williams from the gun. Hits some space around midfield. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Williams set to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Williams to throw. That's to Adunze again. And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 16. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this 3rd down, Broncos. This is out at least a few yards behind the line.
That defense, it'll give up that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it. Because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle, or in this case, run him right out of bounds.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
It's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. He connects downfield. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Well, that play call, it was certainly about playing it safe and just running it from the goal-to-go situation. But I'm not sure it's possible with how well this defense is holding up.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run it with Swift. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Offense in the hurry up here. Man in motion, out of the slot. Third and goal, it's Williams. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
On first down, it's Skillz. Oh, man, nothing for him again, bro. Skillz been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Moving on second with Montgomery. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got third and 3.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
All plays on the table here for third and 3. Goff off the play action. Able to find Wright. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and he gets himself in space to do some damage.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Bob, as they bring him down for no gain. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. This is Gibbs on second down. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Big strike here to Williams. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions making a 3-score game in the 4th.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you when that same action is the play action right off of it, you can make that defense pay. It's a thing of beauty.
Kickoff for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Tight end going in motion here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Williams on first down. Trying to push it deep downfield. And it's grabbed inside the 30. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Williams to throw on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for...
Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a roll the Dubs, a touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Here's Raymond on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Lions just about ready. First and 10. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And those running lanes are closing up fast on thing. He's out to just a yard.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. Smooth and clean for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was like